You see, the waking itself is false. Now there is no doubt about other states, and you need to verify it first. It should not become an intellectual exercise that I heard it somewhere, somebody told me, it is the logical thing. No, it should be false right here, right now also. Because yes, path of knowledge is intellectual. We use intelligence to know the truth. There is a method to know the truth. See, right now, right here, you are experiencing the illusion. This is not an intellectual exercise. It is not some mathematical calculation or some sentence in the book. This is an illusion, is the experience. It is verified by intellect. How will you verify? It is changing. Why did we use this criteria of change? That is how it is defined. If it changed, it is not true. Today I tell you that this product costs 1000 rupees. Tomorrow I tell you it is 2000. That means changed. So the first statement was wrong. It was false. Is this intellectual or experience? This is not intellectual. It is our experience that yesterday the cost was 1000. Today the cost is 2000. This is actual experience. Depending on the experience, the intellect says these things, decides it is false. Because this is the experience that yesterday whatever happened, today it is gone. This is actual experience. Now the intellect says whatever happened yesterday was totally false. It is gone. In the path of knowledge, intellect means our ability to find out what this experience is. It is not our ability to imagine something in the head. Some people think the intellectual knowledge means there is no experience behind it. That is called ignorance in the path of knowledge. Belief, assumption, ignorance. We don't call it intellectual knowledge. There is no indirect knowledge. Indirect knowledge is also ignorance. So whatever is said on the path of knowledge is actual experience which is right now, right here. Whole of it is false. This is coming from experience, not intellectual mumbo jumbo. Why do we don't see that which is actually there? This is the question. Why is it impermanent? This is the question. First, you should know this. Then you will understand the meaning of illusion. We don't see things as they are because it is impossible. That is me only. At the level of non-duality, oneness, it is me only. Therefore, I cannot see myself directly. So what happens is some of the illusory form appears. Because anything can appear, it changes. Remember, if I had a real form, I would appear to me as that reality always. But since I don't have any form, there is a freedom to appear as anything. It seems that it is changing. We call it potential possibility. Because there is only emptiness, the emptiness cannot be seen or cannot be perceived. It is me only, but its forms can be perceived, which are not really forms, isn't it? Not true form. My true nature is emptiness. So whatever appears is false nature. And that's why it changes. Because it can appear as anything. There is a freedom there, potentially. So both things mean the same thing. Changing things are false and they are not what they are. Both are one and the same thing. You can say they are the qualities of the illusion. So the first thing we see is that illusion is impermanent, and that is why it is called illusion. Second thing we see that it goes in cycles. It changes, but it changes in cycles. And there are more things, that perception is totally made by the nervous system or whatever we call it, memory, senses. So the illusion has all these qualities. There are more qualities in the illusion, that it is geared for survival. It is designed in a way, it appears in that form which is best for survival of this individual. So that means that it is totally fabricated, created because of the need to survive. So we have given all these examples. Illusion has many characteristics. You can count them. You can observe it. It is a direct experience. Impermanence is one of them. Emptiness is another. It is not made up of a substance. The illusion is not made up of anything. And it is not that which actually is. What actually is emptiness, which is me. I am appearing to myself. And it will never be seen because it is not something which can be seen. It is not I am not an object. I am the existence. This must be remembered always. But the fact is that The illusions are permanent. That means there will be always be illusion, which is called experience, proper term. There will always be experience. Yes, it will be illusory. There is no true experience. Why it is always there? Why the experience is also permanent? Because it is also existence. It is also me. Will never be seen as something which is not changing. Will never be seen without senses or perception or any other process. There is nothing to see. So you can understand it like this. There is experience. Now there are all these qualities in the experience, all these characteristics, observations we can make about it. When we say about all these qualities, we are talking about one thing only. It is not that, oh, it is impermanent, that means it something else is missing. What is the real meaning of illusion? No, they all are descriptions of the illusion. Impermanence is one description. It is created by senses. Another description. It is cyclic. Another. It happens in different mental states. Another description. It is empty. Another description. We are talking about one and the same thing. Yes, a little bit confusing because we say the experience is illusory. Then we stop saying this and we say experience is illusion. Then we stop saying this and we say illusion. Why is that? Because we are going deeper in the illusion. In the science part, we do not call it experience actually. We stick to the illusion, which is a translation of the Sanskrit Maya. So in Sanskrit also we do same thing. First we call it Anubhav or Anubhuti. Then we say that all this Anubhav is Maya. And then we stop calling that and we simply dive into the Maya, dive into the illusion. So the word will change. Yes, the terms will change when you talk about the science part. Science is what? Study of illusion. Study of the experience part of the existence. So there, because the philosophy changes, because non-dual Advaita does not go into illusion. They do not study it that much. Sometimes we see the word vibrations and all this, not beyond that. So the philosophy changes and therefore some words they change. So it is confusing, yes, but you need to see that we are talking about the same thing. When we say illusion, experience part of me. When we say experience, same thing, illusory part of me, same thing. So in many philosophies, it won't be called illusion. It will be called impermanence. There is no I also. There is no experience or also. It depends on the philosophy. In many parts, the illusion is reality, like the occult. They do not say it is false. The criteria of truth changes. So the trick is to understand the basic first, then you can call it anything you want. Study it. Like when we study the illusion, at one level we drop into the illusion so much that the objects become real, the body becomes real, your thoughts and emotion, they are all true at that level. This is called the transactional level. Then we do not say that body is illusion. If you are not well, if you are sick, if there is a disease, we do not say it is illusion. We go and treat it. We take the medicine because we are dealing with the illusion here, completely in the illusion. So like this, the words, they will keep changing, the meaning will keep changing depending on the context. At the highest levels, all one. No illusion, no truth. It's not defined. In the level of duality, yes, it is defined. What is illusion, what is not, it's necessary to know because you want to know the absolute truth. The absolute truth is you only. That is the twist in the story. And then you drop down in the illusion because that is our life. Our life is complete illusion. Human life is completely an illusion. So there we cannot say it is illusion and live. There you will need to accept this is how it is. This dream is going on. Now I need to do whatever is necessary to do here. This individual creature. So you are existing at many levels. Do not mix the absolute with the relative with the absolute, one philosophy in the other philosophy. Use that which is needed at that time, that's all. Much more to study in the illusion, there is nothing to study in the truth. So you should go back always to check what is the basic. Otherwise you will not understand the illusion also. If the basic is not understood, the illusion will not be understood. Initially I used to worry that no miracles are happening. That is over expectation. The real miracle is knowledge, not some kind of strange state of mind. How to know if I am progressing? You will be left with no doubts, no struggles, no distress. There will be peace in your mind. There will be bliss, happiness. satisfaction. We are talking about waking state right now. We say, yes, there is progress. If this is happening, we say progress. And then we worry about what happens in other states. So go step by step. That is my advice to everybody. Go step by step. Progress where you are right now. You are in the waking state. Establish your knowledge there. Clear all your doubts. Awareness practice is called practice. Why? Because the seeker is still a little bit raw. It's not solid, not cooked completely. So there will be ups and downs, yes. Sometimes the knowledge will look like totally false. This is also a story. The mind will say like this. There are so many stories in this country. One more religious system, blind belief. Then you must go back to your direct experience. Is there an experiencer? Yes. Is there an experience? Yes. Which one is me? Like this. Self-inquiry starts. This is the practice. And it takes 5 minutes to see that yes, this is the truth. All the experience is false. I am the experiencer. It is true. States of the mind, they come and go. Not me. False. Nothing to worry now. Bliss. No doubts. So this is what is called self-inquiry. To always find out where the truth is, come back there. Come back always. Then the mind will start another thing, another story. This happened in my life, that happened in my life, somebody said this, somebody. You see, you will get lost again because old habit, raw material, you are not formed completely. Okay, this will last for, let us say, half an hour, 1 hour, that the mind is gone in some dream-like state. When you are not in awareness, everything is nonsense dream, nonsensical dream, isn't it? Before knowledge, your whole life was like this only. Now, let it happen. Let it do something. Its tendencies are strong. Then you come back in awareness. The mind was thinking about old memories. Useless. Completely useless. False. Again, back in peace. Back in bliss. It will start worrying about tomorrow. Okay, let's do something for tomorrow. Plan. Back in peace. This situation is there. I need to handle it. I need to meet somebody. There is important work. Okay, do it. Back in awareness. This is awareness practice.